I've heard that a lot of people are doing a Mary's Mini or the potato reset, and I've done a potato reset recently just for about a month. So I'm going to continue on with another recipe, another potato recipe that would be compliant for both the Mary's Mini and a potato reset. I'm Annette, a plant-based home chef, and today I'm going to be showing you two ways to use potatoes. We're going to be using my spiralizer for both of them, and one is going to be a crispy potato that I'm going to do in my air fryer, which is right back there. And the other, I'm going to be making, it will be like spaghetti noodles or, poodles? You know, you've heard of zucchini noodles. You know, when you spiralize a zucchini and it makes it into noodles and you call it zoodles. Do we call potatoes poodles or PO-TOODLES? Well, we're going to be making, I'm going to call it PO-TOODLES. We're going to be making some PO-TOODLES today. So let's get started spiralizing. So this is my spiralizer, and I just got it off of Amazon. You can use whatever one that you might have. You will definitely need to use a spiralizer. And I'm going to be using two different blades today. One is going to be this blade. I don't know what these blades are called, but anyway, it has these this rough side and this straight edge here on this. And then I'm going to be using also this one, which just has the straight edge. And this is the one I'm going to be making the crispy potatoes with. So let's get started with it first. I'm going to go ahead and put the blade into my spiralizer. Simple. And I'm going to go ahead and use Yukon Gold potatoes. Now, you can use whatever potato you might have available. It doesn't matter. And the way you use a spiralizer, and this one in particular, you stick it on this silver ring right here, and you push it into there, and that holds it. And then these things have a teeth on here. I don't know. I'm going to take this off so you can see it. It has some teeth on there that grips the item that you're spiralizing, and it just slides back and forth. So I'm going to go ahead and push that into it. Now this handle here turns to lock it in place. And I have found that using pressure as I turn this handle here, pushing it that way has helped a lot. Now all of this is going to come spilling out onto my counter, and I have cleaned the counter and all of that, so don't worry about that. But all of it's going to come pouring out of here and down onto my counter. What I'm going to do then, I don't really have a recipe for any of this. I'm just doing it, you know, winging it. But what I'm going to do then is I'm going to take all of those potatoes, I'm going to put it in this bowl. I'm going to throw on some apple cider vinegar and toss it, and then I'm probably going to put some nutritional yeast on it before I put it into my air fryer. So let's get started with the spiralizing. So I'm turning and now you can start seeing the ribbon that is coming out of on the other end. And you'll get to a certain point where it won't go any further. But look at this. Isn't that cool? These are going to be, and when you put them into the air fryer, these are going to be almost like potato chips. They're going to be so crispy. So here's all my ribbons that I did, and I'm just going to put them into this bowl for now and get another potato. Now I unlock this, I pull it out, and we've got this little thing that looks like a mushroom. And you can save it. You can put it into broth or whatever. You can use it in other ways, or you could just even put this into the air fryer and eat it, you know, no big deal. Just don't throw it away. So I'm going to go ahead and do another one, lock it into place, and here I go. here are my potato ribbons. I love it. I love how they turn out. I'm going to just sprinkle on just a little bit of apple cider vinegar. That's not very much. Maybe a tablespoon at most. And I'm just going to give it a good toss like that. And then I'm going to add some nutritional yeast and give it a toss. That looks good to me. I'm going to go ahead and put it in my air fryer. Here's my air fryer. These are some beautiful radishes that I got out of my garden this morning. I'm going to be putting together later an apple, radish, and cabbage, like a coleslaw. But I am going to be using my big old air fryer today and cooking them for probably 15 minutes. I'm going to start with that. So I'm going to pull out the drawer, put my ribbons in there. I'm going to close the drawer. And then I'm going to set it for, and turn it on. I'm going to set it for 400 degrees and 15 minutes. So we'll just get started. And while that's cooking, we'll go ahead and spiralize the other potatoes. So while the air fryer is going, you have time to go out and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and click the thumbs up or the bell, and then you'll be notified every time I post a new video, and then we can cook together more often. So the next blade that I'm going to use is going to be this rough one and the straight edge here. I'm going to go ahead and put it into my spiralizer, and we are going to be making spaghetti type noodles. Put my potato on here. This in here, lock it in, and start spiralizing. And it comes out like thick fettuccine noodles, which is just fine. Here are my noodles, my PO-TOODLES. Yeah, just like any other spiralized vegetable, you can put any kind of sauce that you would like on them. You can put a marinara sauce, a tomato-based sauce. You can put pesto on them. You can just eat them plain. They're going to be great. So I'm going to go ahead and drop these into some boiling water on the stove. I ended up cooking the crispy ones in the air fryer about, I would have to say, a little like 19 minutes or so. I started out at 15 minutes and then I added about 4 more minutes. And this is what they turned out like. They're very crispy, kind of like a potato chip. And let me taste them. That apple cider vinegar did add a little zing to them. Really good. Really crispy. I like these. If you're just wanting something really crunchy, this would make a great snack for you. I like it a lot. Gotta try them. And here is my spaghetti I poured a little marinara sauce on there, and that's some basil from my garden. And now let me give that a try. It's great. It's a very mild taste. The potatoes are very mild. This marinara sauce works great with it, and it's really a good alternative to processed foods with flour. And compliant with Potato Reset and Mary's Mini. you should give them a try as well. Well, I hope you liked the spiralized potato recipes I shared with you today. One more thing, be sure to check out my cookbook. It's called Heart Healthy and Feeling Full Cookbook, and it's available on Amazon right now. I've posted the link to it below in the details for you. Thanks for watching. Join me each week here in my kitchen where I share plant-based, nutritious recipes with you. This is Annette signing off for now. And remember to invest in your health by eating whole, unprocessed foods.